This is sisters Ashley and Angela.
And this is Sister Rooy. Let's see. Last week we talked about concerts, and we decided to actually go to a concert in between podcasts, and we went and saw Pink.
So fun.
So fun. We ended up taking our mom, and we all wore pink, and it was so fantastic.
It really was.
We ended up going to Pizza Hut because again, our husbands don't like Pizza Hut. And
our moms, even our dad.
Yeah, we were like, Mom, are you good with Pizza Hut? And she was like, your dad doesn't like it, so yeah, I'm good with it. And it was just very nostalgic for us because that's what we would do before we went to a movie when we were younger in our little town. And it was just so funny sitting in a Pizza Hut again, too.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't tell you the last time I sat in a Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
You have since.
Yes. So Justin, my husband, loves buffets. So we will go to the occasional Pizza Hut lunch buffet. But they've changed it since COVID. And our location in our little town is one of the remaining ones that still does the buffets. But this was the first time doing dinner. And it was very empty. Although they picked up by the time we were leaving.
Yeah, they started to get busy.
And our staff was, fantastic.
Oh, yeah. I wish I remembered the guy's name.
I know. Was it, Leo or something?
Something fun. I don't
know.
He was on top of it. He asked if we were in a rush. Or, no, he did not see that we were in a rush, but we were like, oh, we're going to the Pink concert.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh my gosh, no way. So then we told him we were kind of in a rush because we were a little late.
Yeah.
Later than we would have
liked
to be.
We would have been on time that we said we wanted to get there had I not missed our exit off of the expressway. That delayed us a half hour, unfortunately.
Yeah, I thought just 20 minutes.
Well, 20 minutes, but then it still got us in, and we had to, of course, Angela and I had to pee because babies are pushing on our bladders, and we needed to pee right before the concert so we wouldn't have to pee during the concert. Yeah. And so it just delayed us a little bit more than what we wanted. We wanted to get there at 7, got there at 7:30.
Yeah.
But, it's all good.
Totally is. But back it up to Pizza Hut.
I know.
So... One, I loved the fact that we actually got it fresh versus when we get it delivered, it's
in a box and
just a little cooler than right out of the oven. So anyway, got to experience that great pan pizza right out of the oven.
You can't out Pizza the Hut.
Delicious. But yeah, then right when we're leaving, we got to go to the bathroom and we're exiting the hut.
At the same time, our mom is already holding the door open for us, waiting for us to get through the doors to the car.
Yeah, and Ashley and I are, because we are pregnant, we are looking very much the same because we're both wearing pink tops.
They're like pink dresses.
Pink dresses.
You had a long top dress and I had a dress, yeah.
Yeah, so we looked very similar, and this very cute family of a couple and their daughter sitting in the booth behind us. The woman just had to stop us and say, "Excuse me, are you two twins who are pregnant?"
And we just giggled and smiled and we were like, we're not twins, but we are sisters and we are pregnant.
So it really made me think, we should walk around in the similar outfits and just see what people's responses are, because it's so funny. I know we see the differences in what we look like, but so many people still always, as they do, say, we look so similar.
Yeah.
And
but she was like, do you know what y'all are having? We're
yes.
like, oh, we're having boys. And she said, both of you? And we're like, yeah. And she's like, that is so exciting. Was it planned? And we're like, they were planned, but not planned at the same time. And she was just like, I am so happy for you guys.
She was genuinely so ecstatic.
She was so cute, and it just made our night. And we were like, oh, let's go see Pink now.
It really was. That was just like the beginning of the night. So great. So already in positive spirits, going into Pink.
Yep.
Great service, great people just surrounding us. And then we get into the car and on our way.
Yep, and then I missed the exit, so whatever. But we find parking right away, so that was lucky. That sounded weird.
Meanwhile, though, Dad is texting all of us to be like, are you already in your seats?
Oh, yeah. We're like, he texted that when we were at Pizza Hut. I'm like, no, we're eating pizza. And Mom was so worried. She was like, you gotta tell Dad when we plan on being there so he doesn't think we're late. I'm like, I mean, we are late, but we're okay with it.
Yeah.
But anyway, we get parking, luckily, pretty close, and they had it really well organized. They had a shuttle that took us there to, like, right to the front of the arena. Since we were late, we didn't have to really wait for ticketing and security. Just walked right through. So that was fantastic. And then, yes, so Angela and I, we had to pee.
Yes. While we are listening to Sheryl Crow in the background as one of the opening acts.
Yes, she had just gotten on when we arrived, I think. Because we arrived, I think, at 7:30 exactly. So she must have just got on. Mm-hmm. So we try to find the shortest line, because we also like Sheryl Crow.
We really wanted to see her on stage.
And our mom is just like, I'm going to go to the seats. I don't need to pee. So our mom ditched us.
Pretty much.
We were like kind of worried, like hopefully she finds it, and we were totally expecting when we got up to our seats not to see her.
I was I would not have been surprised.
But she also said she wanted a water at some point, so we were like, maybe she's getting a water if she isn't there. Regardless, we go pee and we start our journey to find our seats. And we start going up the stairs because we got nosebleeds. These tickets fell in our lap. They ended up being like $20, and we were like, how can we not go? Because it was so cheap, and they were nosebleeds, but it was still fantastic. So we're doing all the stairs, and I think on like flight 2, we're getting winded.
No, we're on like 3 or 4.
Really?
There's a lot of stairs.
I probably felt it at 2. I was starting to feel it in my thighs.
The quads were definitely burning a smidge.
And yeah, we were both cracking up because we couldn't breathe, and we were going up these stairs, and we were like, how much further?
And people are going down the stairs, too, and we're just thinking, gosh, they're looking at these pregnant ladies just breathing. I was very vocal. I was like, whoo! At some of the turns.
Yeah, at some point, I think you did a vocal thing like that, and I, like, paused and took a minute. It's like that one meme where you know that girl is, like, leaned over. She's, like, trying to see something, and it looks like she's breathing, and I'm like, that's how I felt in that moment.
Too funny. But we eventually get up to the platform that we needed to get to. We should have counted how many flights we had to take.
Yeah, it was a lot.
But then, first things we see, bathrooms. Absolutely no line at the top.
Absolutely no line. We could have just held it, gone up these stairs, and gone pee immediately and been in our seats. Yeah. And then I look to my right, and there's a freaking elevator. It, like, dings open. And I'm like, no freaking way. How did we not see that?
Honestly, though, I saw the elevator on the first floor, but it was...
What?
Ashley's giving me a face.
What?
But it looked like a service elevator only for staff. Like, there was some obnoxious equipment.
The pregnancy card.
I didn't know what... He just looked like a staff member pushing in this very large cart. So it didn't look like an elevator for the regular customer person that we were.
Well, regardless, we get up to our seats, and thankfully our mom is there.
Yes, we did.
We're like, awesome, she made it.
Yes.
So we, like, scoot our way past everybody, get into our seats. My mom's like, you made it. I'm like, yeah, we're dying. It's like, we died coming up those stairs. Like, how did you not die going up those stairs? She's like, stairs? I took an escalator. I was
Did not see an escalator. That is fact.
An escalator? Where was that? Oh my gosh. So yeah, we missed an escalator and an elevator and no line bathrooms.
Yeah.
So it was quite the excursion.
We got our workout in right before.
Definitely did.
Then we saw the rest of Sheryl Crow.
Yeah, we really only missed like 2 or 3 songs of Sheryl Crow, and we knew pretty much the rest of the ones she played.
Yeah.
And then this awesome DJ came out in the middle of the sets.
Yeah. Kid Cut It Up. Kid Cut Up?
Kid Cut Up? I don't know. He was fun.
He was fun.
Got the crowd going for sure. And then Pink came on.
Oh.
And she was just a freaking rock star.
She totally was. She was so cute.
She was so cute. She was such a good entertainer. And I kept telling Angela and my mom that I pretty much just felt like after the concert, it was just one of those concerts or people I didn't know I needed to see. And I just love that we went.
Yeah. She was just funny.
Unexpectedly.
She was just funny. Like, past her rebel stage, I would say, because she's now a mom. Although she's still, like, rebellious in the sense that she's going to do what the heck she wants.
Yeah.
But she doesn't seem as...
teen angsty.
Yeah, more angsty.
I don't know, just
really
like,
trying to get a rise out of, like, probably her parents, you know?
Yeah.
She's just over it. Because the one song where she's like, I don't want to fight, or I want to fight, she's like in the microphone, I really don't want to.
Yeah, she's like, actually, no.
I'm kind of past that. She was hilarious.
Yeah, but it also ended up being the second to last show of the entire tour that she'd been doing for 2 years, which we didn't know. And her mom was actually there in the crowd.
Yeah.
So that was fun and cute because she'd talk to her mom just as she was just talking to her.
It was cute.
And like, yeah, just the things that she said. She was just a great entertainer. And I was just so happy we went.
Yeah. And the one other cute thing she did, some fan passed up,
yeah.
90s.
It was like a bead animal.
Gecko.
Yeah.
That was hot pink beads all around. It went with everything that Pink decided to attach it on and wear for the rest of the night.
Yeah. She like put it on her boot and on her jacket. It was super cute.
It was cute. So basically, after the concert, we just loved Pink.
Which we like already did love Pink, and there were I think there were only like 3 songs we didn't know for hers, but 2 of them were off the new album, and they were still good.
Yeah, and one was a tribute to her dad that I just hadn't known.
Yeah,
but because they were live, like I said, live concert. If you're good, it's good.
It was just so good.
So.
But then I knew that she was acrobatic throughout the show.
Oh, yeah.
But then at the very end, she literally, I mean, the concert's over now, so literally at the end, she just flew around the entire stadium like
that
a little,
cool.
like a little Tinkerbell.
She was like a little pink Tinkerbell.
And she just waving to everyone, and she was so cute.
And I'm just thinking, man, I don't know. She's singing while she's doing it, too.
Yeah, insane.
Impressive. That reminded me of, like, Vegas. Like, something you would see in Vegas.
Yeah, I was so surprised to find out she hasn't done a Vegas residency, or she would be fantastic for a Super Bowl half show, which I did find out she turned down back in 2019, but I'm like, please come around and do it again, because you were fantastic to watch.
Yeah, she was fun. So, if there's a chance for you to see Pink out there, guys, we highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
She's great.
So yeah, the concert ends and we decide to, walk back to find this shuttle just to ask, I think we asked 3 or 4 different people that were directing traffic, like pedestrians.
Yep, and the first 2 were the wrong people to ask, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, the first guy definitely seemed wishy-washy, which is why I was like, let's ask another person. Mm-hmm. I was like, are we going the right way for these shuttles to take us back to parking? And they both said yes.
Yes.
And then the
second guy, girl, she was more confident about it.
Yeah, she's
like,
yes,
definitely
keep
down
going.
that way.
We probably walked for like 30 minutes.
Should have timed it.
Should have timed it for sure. My ring probably did do a workout, but got to this guy directing Uber people and Lyft rideshare people, asked him, and his face was just like, oh no. He's like, that's like way back past the stadium in the opposite direction. And we're like, what? So glad I wore comfy shoes, guys, because pregnancy would have been I might have cried. Except I wouldn't because I was just off of a high of seeing Pink.
We were all just like, if anything, I just felt bad that Mom was having to walk back all the way with us. But Mom was a champ.
Yeah, I know.
She was a trooper.
Yeah, she was more worried about us, I feel like, than,
probably.
than herself.
We were all worried about each other.
True fashion.
But it was fine. It was fine.
So we eventually get back to the shuttle area and get into the right line, whatever. Yes. And we are the next people on the bus. And this worker just looks at us, takes a step back, and she's just like, "Are those bellies real?"
Yeah, she was like, "Are you wearing fake bellies?"
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, first off, who goes to a concert wearing a fake belly?
Like, yeah, we specifically bought some fake bellies to go
to Pink. I'm like, Pink has no connection to a fake belly relation. So that was just a bizarre question, first off. But her further comment was just because we looked so petite and cute, I guess, compared to how she felt when she was pregnant.
Yeah, she was like, I felt like a whale 5 weeks in or something. I don't know.
After she gained 5 pounds, she said.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
After I gained 5 pounds, I felt like a whale.
She's like, you guys are all small and stuff. I'm like, well, they're very real. There's real babies in there.
Yeah.
So that was just the end of our night. We started our night with a pregnancy comment and ended it with a pregnancy comment.
Totally. And do you remember that little girl that was some preteen? She had to have been like 10.
Yeah, she was like 9
10
or
to 12,
10.
something like that. She's definitely looking at us like...
I know, she was like, can't think she was confused, but she kept staring at our bellies and she was waiting right in front of us. It was funny.
Yes.
Mom noticed it too and she looked at me and we were laughing about it. I didn't know if you noticed.
Oh, how could you not? She was staring so many times and I was like, I didn't know if we should say, yes, we're pregnant or something to help her, whatever she was trying to process. I don't know what was going through her head. Kind of had this confusion on her face, but anyway.
But then after that, after Mom noticed that, she was like, I didn't see any other pregnant woman here. And we were like, yeah, we didn't really either.
Can't say I did either. But everyone on the shuttle, too, was really nice. Because by the point in time that we had to get onto the shuttle, it was standing room only. Yeah. And everybody was just offering their seats to us.
It was like men offering their seats to us.
Honestly, I didn't want to sit down because for so much of the concert, we were sitting down.
Yeah.
And my tailbone needed to stand.
And we were just going to sit in the car in a comfier chair than like a hard bleacher. But yeah, I was like, yeah, no, we're good for now. But thanks.
Yeah.
It was like a 10-minute drive where we toughed it out.
Yeah. But, good old Pink.
Good old Pink. So yeah, that was, the beginning of last week. It really actually messed up my day, my week, because it was on a Monday.
Yeah, you were all kind of confused.
And I just kept thinking that every day was a different day. And Justin was like, what is going on with you? I guess concerts on a Monday really mess with my brain.
Yeah, I didn't have that problem.
Yeah. But you said that today you went to see Santa Claus.
I did. So, yeah, at the time that we are recording, it is beginning of holidays, I guess. It's not even Thanksgiving yet, but...
Turkey Day is close enough.
It is close enough. So, new girlfriend that we've met through our social group that Jake and I... that Jake and I have organized, and now maybe it's going on 4 months old. Anyway, she invited Jake and myself, and mainly Emma, to go see Santa Claus at the Bass Pro Shop. And I have not been to a Bass Pro Shop in forever.
I don't know if I've ever been to a Bass Pro Shop.
I'm like, maybe I've walked through it once. There is so much stuff there.
I mean, yeah, Justin's parents will sometimes take Ace to a Bass Pro Shop near them just to like have him look at boats and pretend and look at all the fish and stuff. So I know there's a bunch of stuff there. I just never go because it's kind of further away.
Oh, yeah. That's one thing. We had to, planned around Emma's nap a little bit. And when I asked Jake, because he checked earlier in the day how long it was going to take us. And at that point, it was maybe a 40-minute drive. And
holidays.
Jake and I were pretty much ready. And at this point, we just ate our lunch. And Emma has been sleeping for a good hour at this point. And I asked him again, or this time I asked ask him, hey, how long did you see that it took? He's like, 40 minutes at the time I looked. Let me check right now. And he checks, and it's like 50 minutes. And we're like, oh my gosh, we gotta go now.
Yeah, and a lot of schools are out right now, too.
Yeah, but when you're in the map, it had to have been some accident that was causing this longer delay. So anyway, we're rushing, letting the dogs out, and getting Emma awakened. And getting all of our things kind of like last minute. And Emma, fortunately, for a 50-minute car ride, she was so chill. Usually she starts getting fussy around like 20 minutes left, you know?
Especially if you had to wake her up, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, I think because at one of the points in the commute, you know, there were trucks that she kept seeing, and she's just sucking her thumb, like looking at all the things around her, because usually otherwise cars are moving so fast. Anyway, so on the way, Emma does great. We get there, and I walk in, and I'm just like, holy cow, I just have not been in one of these shops in like forever, maybe. And there's a little Santa Winter Wonderland. Cute. With, you know, people dressed in their elf costumes, and it's very organized. But at this point, it must have been a perfect time for us to have made our appointment, because nobody was really there waiting in line. And we can go pretty much right up. There was one other couple up in front with a very young child, like 6-month-old type, where they would have had no idea who Santa is and that somebody was holding them.
Yeah.
So Emma witnesses that, and then we start to approach Santa, and Emma is just like holding on to me for dear life. And she's just like, no!
Oh no.
And so I'm like, okay, it's okay. Like, it's Santa. I was trying to remind her, we really just have one kind of Santa Claus book theme with the dinos. We have a dinosaur. Like, it's all the traditional Christmas carols, but with a dinosaur theme.
Oh, yes.
Throughout.
I have read this at your house.
So, yes. So in some of those pages, there's Santa Claus.
Okay.
And then there's also Santa hats on all of the dinosaurs, pretty much, through everything. So, right. You know, really only for today when I was putting her down for her nap, I'm talking about Santa. And otherwise, we're not really talking Santa up at all.
You're just trying to get her prepared to meet a strange man.
Pretty much. So I honestly was like, this is either going to go terrible or she'll just be chilling fine. I don't know.
Did she meet any characters when you guys had Disney passes?
No, not really.
Young,
we didn't really care to get in lines to do that. Yeah, because we were like, how is she going to
doesn't watch Mickey or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
just curious.
We're going in. She's holding on to me, and Santa is like, you know, why don't you just take a second and like walk around and have her acclimate, and gives us a wink, and we're like, great idea, Santa.
Thanks, Santa. That's nice.
So he was a really well put together Santa, and we're loved him, honestly. And so we're on our way, and Emma starts just de-thawing from what happened, because she was just so, I couldn't even.
Well, also as a side note, Emma takes a little bit to like warm up to men. Specifically, too.
Yeah, true. She's,
Yeah, so, like, that on top
I hadn't thought about,
like, Santa being a man, and he's big and burly.
Yeah.
Probably very intimidating to her.
And Santa sat the whole time. Like, he was in his chair and all that. He really didn't do anything to be over the top in any type of way. And it was really more just, like, us coming to him. And so, yeah. But I hadn't thought about that. But, yeah, we're looking at a little aquarium of what I assume are only a bunch of bass in this tank. And we're pointing out all the inflatable Santas and snowmen that we see. And we walk back, and Emma, there's now more folks in line, which we're kind of like, okay, actually, this could be good. She can witness some other older children going up to Santa and getting a picture, all of this stuff. Yeah. And then our friend shows up with her husband and her daughter, and her daughter also starts to get a little shy. So we're like, okay, well, at least we're not the only ones. And they go first. They actually just do a family photo because she wasn't going to sit in Santa's lap. I'm like, we're going to just do that.
Yeah.
So Jake is now holding Emma, and she is holding on to Jake so tight. And this is the first time I've ever witnessed Emma, I think, truly being afraid. Because Jake, so I see just her back while she's facing away with Jake. And then he turns to
try to get her in the photo.
He turns, I don't know if it was specifically to try and get her to see Santa or not, but I just see that her eyes are closed. And I'm like, I know at this point this girl is wide awake, but she is literally...
Were they like clenched closed or like softly shut?
They were like...
Or she
this.
was like...
She was like, I am trying to block this out. I'm so afraid. And then she opens her eyes and she's just like, oh no, I don't want.
Oh my gosh.
And I just felt so bad.
You are traumatized her today.
I'm like, oh, my poor child. The things that parents do, apparently, to see Santa and try and make this a thing. Like I said, I didn't know what to expect. We didn't push too much. But I just felt so bad for her to be like, oh my gosh, this is the first time I think I've ever witnessed her being like so afraid. And we get her in a picture. I should have brought it for you to see. And
I'm disappointed you didn't.
It'll be on our fridge.
Excellent.
So
you should really just send it out as a holiday card.
I know. Well, we didn't pay to get any extra because it's just like, this is not a good photo.
Yeah.
So we just have the one printout, and she's done with that. And then we put her down where she's probably at least 20 feet away from Santa now, and we can actually put her down on the ground. And there she's trying to peek around Jake to be like, Santa's still there. Like now she's at a curious, she's okay.
But she's keeping an eye on him. Like, what is he doing?
She's really keeping an eye on him. And then what I was actually impressed about with the Bass Pro Shop was they had a lot of other kid activities. Like they had Lincoln Logs there. So Emma and her now new friend, through our friend, they're getting along great and just playing with Lincoln Logs. Then they mosey on to the next table, and there's jelly blocks. Have you witnessed these or experienced them?
You had an accent when you said these. Have you witnessed these?
Did I have an accent? Did not mean to.
Yeah, they're like these squishy fidget toy block things.
Yeah, they look like Legos.
Oh, okay.
You can build with them, and
But they're like squishy.
And they're squishy. They have other things in them, like little tiny balls, like sensory type things.
Okay.
Some of it was weird.
I haven't seen some of the ones with sensory items in them, but I've seen these Lego type things.
Yeah, so they're like squishy, stress type. For an adult, it seems like a stress type item. But anyway, yeah, so they had those Lego things. For older kids, I guess, you could shoot paper ducks, like kind of carnival style. It wasn't like you won anything, but it was just with little bow and arrow type toys that you could try and shoot some ducks.
Interesting.
So Jake and the husband of our friend, they're shooting ducks, and there was some other thing that they had, some kind of toy gun thing. I didn't get up close to that because at that point we were going with the kids to the coloring station. So they had a coloring station.
Was this like set up for the Christmas thing?
Yeah, it was all part of... Okay. I think it was all part of this Winter Wonderland thing.
Okay.
I really don't know. I couldn't tell you because this is maybe the first time, maybe the second time I've ever been to something like this. But the first time I've ever gone with a kid that I was just impressed that, okay, they had all these other activities and the staff was very friendly. Multiple people saying hello, guiding you, making sure you're knowing where the heck you're going. So, yeah. Overall, outside of the Santa experience with poor Emma, I think she'll block that part out, and then everything else will be fine.
She'll just be like, I made a new friend, and I played with Lincoln Logs. And
yeah, pretty much.
Otherwise, Bass Pro Shop is fun.
Yeah, so she'll be leery about Santa for a bit, but...
Yeah, Ace, I don't think... He might have taken a photo with Santa when he was a very young baby.
I was going to ask, has he met Santa yet?
he would have been like 3 months old, and we were going on a walk in a park in another town with our friends an hour away, and they took a picture with him. Either that or we were like, no, we don't care, and we didn't take a photo. I don't remember. But no, he has not met Santa, but this year he's like excited for Santa. Some of the shows that he watches, he'll...
Talking about Santa.
Yeah, I mean, even when we were decorating for Christmas and the tree and stuff, he's like, Santa is coming! I'm like, not for a bit. But yes, he is.
Yeah, she knows what Santa looks like because of the book and now this instance, but really from a Christmas and holiday perspective, she's all about the lights, and the Christmas trees.
Yeah, I feel like that's how Ace was at that age.
Yeah.
Like, he was terrified of Disney characters when we brought him, but we were trying to gear him up to being excited to meet Bluey. And you know what? Bluey, when he met him, he was ecstatic. That was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, no Santa Claus. I don't think we'll ever meet a Santa Claus. I would definitely do Santa Claus over, like, Easter Bunny photos. Because I know a lot of people do Easter Bunny photo ops, too.
Yeah.
But that sounds like fun.
It'll be a memory I don't think I will forget for a very long time.
Will you make little boy go meet Santa Claus?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, the only reason I found out about this was because of our friend.
Yeah.
It was free. So I feel like if I was going to pay and it wasn't super important for us to do it, like, at this age for Emma by any means, but I mean, I was like, sure, why not? Sounds fun.
Yeah, I just have mixed feelings about Santa and, like, the whole idea of him. And I've talked with you before about this, but then now Ace is at an age where it's so fun, and I'm like, I can't crush his dreams. So
it's exciting. I don't know. It's
now
so
I'm like,
cute.
he's all into the Christmas magic and whatever. There's already stuff in his stocking. He don't know. But that's because he'd probably just take it down and open it. I'm like, no. He's already destroyed the Christmas tree like 3 times. Oh. I'm like, stop touching the ornaments. I put them all, like, half the tree is naked and half the tree is dressed. Like, I'm done.
Emma has actually done pretty well. So we finally decorated our Christmas tree maybe 2 days ago, and we, same thing, had all of our more memorable ornaments, I guess, more at the top, and then we do have quite a few that they're not super fragile, but we're also like, if they break, they break, I suppose.
Yeah.
And so far, maybe because the dog beds are kind of shielding it, but she's been pretty good, and right now she's just about whether the lights are on or off. Lights on? Lights off.
Yeah, Ace has to have the whole house lit up by the morning, so, because we have garland and stuff all over our house too, so he's just like, lights on. I'm like, all right, sure.
I mean, it's
the holiday spirit.
It's a lot more festive, that's for sure.
You gotta do it. But the Christmas tree is in a new spot this year. I don't remember having a problem with him last year.
Where's your Christmas tree? It's in the loft?
Yeah, it's upstairs, but it's not in a corner like it was the previous years. Oh, it's kind of just like out in the
middle
open.
Of his play area?
No, it's where his basketball hoop used to be. I moved it temporarily. And so, yes, like tonight's whole thing before bed was that a hurricane hit the tree.
Oh, no.
And he was taking out all of the ornaments, and I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. Love the imagination.
He came up with the hurricane coming.
Oh, yes. He talked about hurricanes.
He has talked about last
all the time
he was at our
it's
our
a scenario
house
that happens
when we were watching. Yeah, he wanted to watch something with hurricanes.
Huh.
And so he somehow went into his bag, got the iPad out, because, I was not anticipating to bring the iPad out at all.
Yeah, I told you I put it just in case, because he was mad not going to our other aunt and uncle that day.
Yeah.
So I was like, just in case you need it, I'm going to put it in there.
So he found it when we were about to eat, and I'm preparing both of their dinners, and all of a sudden, he's on there, and he's in... I haven't gone into an iPad for a kid, especially for Ace, and like how to get to anything.
Right.
But so he has clicked on a few things, and he's just saying, hurricane is coming. And I'm like, are you wanting me to look up a news video saying like a hurricane is coming or what? But he got distracted and I could put the iPad to the side and he forgot about it. But I was just like, yeah, I meant to bring up that and let you
That's
know.
so funny.
He's
but
talking
yeah,
about hurricanes.
Yeah, he brings it up a lot. Like ever since we had the last hurricane,
Milton.
Yeah, like we'll prepare him and talk to him about what's happening and be like, yeah, it's super windy. Yeah, but I don't have any shows or anything that he actually has a hurricane. There's a tornado in one of them made of cheese, a cheese-nado, if you will. That's what they call it in the episode.
A cheese-nado. Emma would love that.
But she'd love to eat it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all about our little lab. Its name is Lab Rat. It's a villain, and she wants all the cheese, so she makes a tornado made of cheese to get all the cheese in the town. Anyway, gonna move on.
So a hurricane hit your Christmas tree.
Yeah, the hurricane was ace.
Yep.
It hit it on the inside. I'm like, Mama's not happy about this hurricane. Are you gonna go clean it up? And Justin's like, nope, he's going to bed. I was like, cool, thanks. So, like I said, half of it's dressed now and half of it's naked. Mm-hmm. At least with the ornaments.
Hurricane did permanent damage.
I typically have to, I'll put balls on my Christmas tree ornament balls. And I typically have...
The bulbs?
Yeah, bulbs. That's a better word.
It's like an ornament ball? That's a fun one.
Anyway, I have big ones and small ones. And I typically have to watch out for the cats batting those. And so I typically don't put them on the small branches anyway. But nope, little 3-foot ace, hurricane ace, comes around and knocks everything off anyway. So that was fun.
Oh, no.
Getting ready for the holidays over here.
Yeah, I think I like how you did your garland this time.
Oh.
Walking in.
Thanks. I was like, I don't want to put garland up this year.
Really?
How I usually do it. And then I pulled all my garland out and I was like, I have a crap ton of garland, so I gotta use it all.
I love the garland.
I love it too, but it's so annoying, especially with the net on our stair banister, to wrap it how I usually do. So I did it a little differently this year. Yeah. So thanks.
Yeah. No, we have an obnoxious amount of garland because somehow happened upon when I was in Alabama in a Buy Nothing group. Someone was getting rid of some Christmas garland. I half expected it to have none of the lights work and for some of it maybe to look, I don't know. You just never know sometimes what you're going to get from other people, if it's going to be in good shape or not. And this woman had 3 garbage bags full of garland. And I'm looking through it. I'm plugging in all the lights. They're all working. And
it's fantastic.
They're in great shape. I'm like, holy cow. We have so much garland. To the point that our house in Alabama had garland in every single room.
Yeah, I tried to take up more of our larger living space with it this year. Like, I added it in this little archway.
Yeah, and you have the white lights, which I like the white lights. It's very classy and pretty.
Yeah, it just matched our tree, which we had white lights when we bought it, when we first got married. But I feel like I didn't have to replace as many lights this year. They're all working.
That's nice. Yeah, you didn't have to use your light gun thing?
Oh, no, I definitely did.
Oh, okay.
There were definitely lights out. I just had the light gun as a savior. If people don't know about it, I don't know what it's actually called, but I call it a light gun, and it will tell you what actual bulb in the strand is dead, and it's a lifesaver.
Yeah, that's crazy. I have a few light bulbs to get with our tree, but we have not put up our garland yet, so.
But your tree is color?
Yeah, it's like the classic color, not the LED blinding type, because we tried those and it doesn't feel the same.
But you can still get replacement bulbs on somewhere.
I should. I'll probably have to buy some.
Yeah, I had to buy new ones last year for my white bulbs.
So, once we're past that pain. But we put up our tree.
Well, if you need the gun, all my light stuff is done.
We couldn't remember between Jake and I We just couldn't remember if we used yours or actually bought one last year.
You used mine last year.
We did?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I came over to try to help you because
something was going on. And you couldn't even figure it out.
Yeah, like, one of them was like legit dead. It was like multiple bulbs probably that were dead and it couldn't surpass it. Probably. You got to keep up with it every year, otherwise it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, probably.
It's already a pain in the butt.
It really is.
Just getting ready for the holidays over here. And that being said, I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving, or had by the time this comes out.
I know by the time this comes out,
had
we'll
a wonderful
probably
Thanksgiving.
into Easter.
No, we'll get there. And yeah, we're doing a lovely Sibsgiving is what we're dubbing it. We're getting the babies all together to play cousins, and the siblings are all getting together with their spouses, minus the one that's in Illinois.
Yeah, no parentals.
Well, yeah, and no parentals, because they're visiting the one in Illinois. But
this will be like our first Sibsgiving, minus the oldest.
Yeah.
On our side of the family, at least.
Yeah. So it'll be fun. We're looking forward to it.
It will be good.
We're going to eat all the food because we're pregnant, and it's going to be delicious, and then we're probably going to want a nap.
Yep.
All that turkey, whatever stuff that's in there that makes you sleepy.
Tryptophan.
So, happy napping, and happy holidays.
Yes.
See ya.
Bye.